Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NGW Shockwave. It is your host, Bad Guy Maddox, the baddest guy on Twitch TV. And we're here, we got a stacked show for you. So I'm interrupted. Kenny Omega's music hits the PA system. Kenny Omega, because the $1 Million Man's music hits the PA system, and Kenny Omega comes out playing that belt, playing the belt guitar, doing all of that nonsense, and he gets in the ring, and he cuts a promo. And I wrote another Kenny Omega promo, because Wild Harpy talked all that shit last time. He said, I know I'll tell great stories. So Kenny Omega, this is how Kenny Omega starts the show. As I understand it, the NGW officials are looking to make an official ruling on my status as NGW World Champion. Here's the ruling. I'm the best damn athlete on the planet and the undisputed World Champion, and there isn't a damn thing any of the suits in the office can do about it. But let's drop that subject. Ted, we have housekeeping to tend to. When Kenny Omega says that, Ted DiBiase pulls a piece of paper out and hands it over to Omega. And then Omega starts speaking again. Tommaso Ciampa, you couldn't get the job done last night. You were paid in good faith that you take care of that Neanderthal Karrion Kross, and instead he put you to sleep. When you're with me and Ted, we're not handing out participation trophies. This company may think you're tough, and the fans may think you're tough for refusing to tap, but I say you're weak because you lost. This is the standard you follow when you're with me and Ted. You either fall in line or you get left behind. Ciampa, you couldn't get the job done, and so your services are terminated. At that, Kenny rips the piece of paper up, and then he starts speaking again. That shredded paper is the final remains of Tommaso Ciampa in NGW. Say goodbye to that lucrative contract you signed with Ted DiBiase. Your history, you're no more. And then Kenny Omega and DiBiase head to the back. Before we go to commercial break, we have a video package. The package plays Io Shirai and Kairi Sane attacking Lita and Bayley on a previous episode of Shockwave. The camera cuts to Io Shirai. Shirai says that she proved to Kairi Sane that she wasn't weak. What's going on, King? Shirai says she proved to Kairi Sane at Living in Sin that she wasn't weak. Then she says Kairi had second thoughts about their attack on Lita and Bayley. So if anything, Kairi is the weak one. Io Shirai has designs for dominance over the women's division. And if Kairi Sane has a change of heart, then she needs to sit this mission out. Shirai says she has instead found someone. No, she has found people who are willing to step up to the plate and do what's necessary to be the best. And then Toni Storm and Shayna Baszler stand at Io Shirai's side. Shayna Baszler to Io Shirai's left, Toni Storm to Io Shirai's right. And Io Shirai declares that they are the conquest and they will usher in a new era of women's wrestling. And that starts our first match tonight. Candice LeRae versus Toni Storm. I don't hunt air. What's going on? I don't hunt air. You have joined the Bad Guy Club. As the newest member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. So thank you for joining the baddest club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. If you guys are new to this stream, you can ask the chat. I do commentary, and we get it popping with this commentary. And what a way to open the show! Kenny Omega and Ted DiBiase terminated Tommaso Ciampa's contract. After all he did, everything he did for those two, he went toe-to-toe with Karrion Kross. He took Kross to his limits. Kross choked him out. Ciampa, showing how tough he was, choked out. And Omega and Ted showing the lack of respect they have for him, telling him that he's fired. And on top of that, we have a new faction in NGW. The Conquest, Io Shirai, Toni Storm, and Shayna Baszler. Things are about to get interesting in this company. And there's Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae actually starting off the show tonight in one-on-one action with Toni Storm. This was supposed to be, believe it or not, Kairi Sane versus a local talent. But I had to make some last-second changes. Chris the Scotian, what's going on? And to my big homie, Pokemon lovers, a.k.a. the homie Niraj, we go down on that League of Legends. We throw it down. Alex Dez is Shayna Baszler, and I think Toni Storm is... Let me pull Toni Storm up. Alex Dez is Shayna Baszler, and Toni Storm is portrayed by Womble. The guy playing Jeff Hardy, TW Womble. How's everyone doing? Good. Sorry I wasn't able to like respond to you guys as soon as you said something. I had to get to all of our story beats for tonight's show, so I apologize for that. Oh, I'm sorry. Nibbler is Shayna Baszler. Io Shirai is Alex Dez. Toni Storm is Womble. Oh my God. Oblivion. I'm not looking forward to ranch on pizza. You guys hurt my feelings. Why do I have to eat ranch on pizza? Because you hurt my freaking swinging neck breaker from Candice LeRae to start the match off. Beautiful neck breaker. Have you ever had your phone randomly shut off? No, but there was a moment in time where I had my phone screen completely go out, like the backlighting on the phone died. It was weird. First time I ever had that happen. Ruby Riott has been absent from the show, Willie, and we're gonna try to take care of that soon. Was there something else I was supposed to respond to? I don't think so. Oh, I gotta check Discord for a message. No, you won't be calling out Rollins. Rollins is involved in a big feud. Rollins is in the main event of my next pay-per-view, so no, Miz won't be calling out Rollins. And LeRae. And there's a right hand. Candice LeRae teeing off of Toni Storm. She is not phased by those two women standing outside the ring. Shayna Baszler and Io Shirai, this new group called The Conquest. By the way, if you guys didn't know, the reason why I put these three together, one, I like all three of them, obviously. Two, I mean, these guys, the roots go back to Stardom. Toni Storm, the first time I saw Shayna Baszler in a pro wrestling ring was in Stardom. I always just knew her as an MMA fighter. I had seen her plenty of times. I'd actually seen her live at a couple of MMA fights before she signed a Strike Force. Or did she sign a Strike Force? Was Shayna Baszler ever in Strike Force? Or did she start off in the Ultimate Fighter and then got into UFC? Either way, I like Shayna Baszler as a fighter, man. If you guys don't know, Shayna was kind of like one of the forefathers of women's MMA. Her, Tara LaRosa, Roxanne Modafferi, Julie Kedzie. Those were all girls that I kind of grew up with. What's going on, Rock? And Toni Storm with a lung blower to Candice LeRae. LeRae not seeing it coming. Shayna wasn't. Straight up clothesline. Toni sending Candice right over that top rope. And she's just taunting Candice. Hey, look at Shayna. What's Shayna doing over there? You can't trust these three. The Conquest. She was a four horsewoman. I don't care about that as much. Actually, they're okay. Jessamine Duke was another one of those girls that had been fighting early on. Jessamine Duke, Marina Shafir, who's always been kind of Ronda Rousey's running buddy. Shayna Baszler, obviously Rousey. And Candice. All right, Willie, man, I'm sorry you have a headache. You get some sleep. My man. And Toni Storm just throwing Candice LeRae back into that ring. And Io Shirai called Kairi Sane weak. Said Kairi Sane had a change of heart. Kairi Sane is the one that pushed Io Shirai to this. She's the one that's brought this personality out. And what is Candice? No, a knee from Toni. Right on that head. Just knocking her upside the head with that knee. Toni Storm back in control here. Northern Light suplex and let's go. You shouldn't be asking. You shouldn't be asking. Actually, you have a match tonight anyway, brother. And what does Candice LeRae have here? No, a forearm from Toni Storm breaking out of that. And Candice catching the foot and hits her with a wheelbarrow kick. And what's Candice off the rope and a springboard moonsault. Get the pin. She's going for the pin here. We might have a victory. And a 2 count. I'd love to see the Forest. I wouldn't. And not to sound negative, I just don't think Shafir and Jessamine Duke are quite ready for that. And Candice LeRae with the submission here. But Storm getting out of it. Dropping elbows. And knee right over that arm. Candice LeRae has to roll to the apron. CJW, yeah, you can have Dana Brooke, for sure. We can give you Dana Brooke. Candice LeRae on the apron. Nope, Toni Storm letting her get back in the ring. Have you ever ate school food? Yes. In high school, when I went to high school way back a million years ago, no, Shafir was just on NXT, Annika. She was with Roderick Strong. And Toni with the pin! And a kick out. When I was in high school forever ago, when I was a wee lad, Bosco sticks were my jam. Love me some Bosco sticks. I don't think Dana Brooke's going to be on the show tonight, though, CJW. Yeah, she was with, so Roderick Strong and Marina Shafir are married, if you didn't know that. She was with Roderick Strong when he basically walked out of the company. I don't know where that storyline's going. Strong zero from Toni Storm. What a decisive victory. Have you ever ate Chili Mac? I have not. I don't even know what Chili Mac is. That sounds very dangerous for my toilet. Okay. So, what happens after this match? After the match ends, Shirai, Shayna Baszler, and Toni Storm get in the ring, and they all basically stand over Candice LeRae, and they start stomping on her. Bayley hits the ring. Bayley runs straight out, sprints from the stage to the ring, and she starts throwing punches at everyone. Because remember, Io Shirai attacked her and Lita. She starts throwing punches at Toni. She's throwing punches at Shirai. She's throwing punches at Shayna. But then the numbers game proves too strong, and they take Bayley out. So then they start stomping on Bayley. Lita comes out. Lita comes out and starts fighting with them. And Bayley gets back to her feet, and then Candice LeRae jumps in, and LeRae, Lita, and Bayley, they send the Conquest on the retreat, and the baby faces stand tall in the center of the ring. After that happens, we go backstage. Christian is in the locker room with Edge and Orange Cassidy. Christian's a little disappointed that he wasn't able to get the win against Jungle Boy to get in that zero gravity match at the pay-per-view, but he looks to Edge and Orange Cassidy and indicates that tonight is about them. Orange Cassidy responds with a thumbs up. Edge is getting prepared. He's jumping up and down. He's getting himself ready, getting his arms stretched out. And up next, we have Edge and Orange Cassidy versus O'Reilly and Adam Cole. What's your question, Walkman? Chorizo mac and cheese is pretty spectacular. I've never had that chorizo. Did someone say Bosco sticks? Hey, Bosco sticks slap, man. And then we used to have these Bosco sticks that had like applesauce inside of them. And I'm not going to lie, they were pretty good. Hey, man, I forgot to tell you. Y'all know what had me hyped? I've never had these snacks as a kid. And I've been too afraid to like tell my friends because I feel like at my age, I shouldn't be eating these. But my girlfriend put me on these because I told her I never had one when I was younger. And she got me some and told me to try them. Uncrustables are the fucking truth. And here comes Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole. They came up short against the Bar, Cesaro and Sheamus, who are now the new NGW Tag Team Champions. But tonight, they're looking to rebound with the win over Edge and Orange Cassidy. Did you like NXT or SmackDown more? I don't watch either one. Okay, so here's my thing. I've talked about I don't have anything against WWE. It's not that I think WWE is a bad show. It's not that I try to have like a snobby demeanor and think that I'm too much of a pro wrestling elite to watch WWE. I have no issues with it. My problem is if you want to follow WWE properly, and I mean watching the main shows, knowing what's going on with all the main feuds, all the main storylines, you have to commit to watching about 8 hours of wrestling a week. And I'm not watching 8 hours of anything a week. It could literally be my favorite TV show of all time. If my favorite TV show, if you said like The Office or Girls or Curb Your Enthusiasm or Game of Thrones, if you said they were 8 hour episodes and they came on once a week, I would not watch. So that's why I don't watch WWE. I don't watch SmackDown. I don't watch Raw. I don't watch SmackDown, don't watch Raw, don't watch NXT, don't watch 205 Live, don't watch NXT UK. If someone tells me I have Peacock, I have the network. Well, I had the network, I have Peacock now. If someone tells me that there's something on there that is an absolute must-watch, I'll go watch. Like, I had to watch Kaylee Ray versus Meiko Satomura. Meiko Satomura is one of my favorite women wrestlers right now. And I like Kaylee Ray, too. I think Kaylee Ray is going to be a big deal. I think they're going to get her out of UK and put her on one of the main shows, and they rightfully should. She is very talented. And I'm a big fan of her. So I had to see that match. I have to watch Walter matches. I will watch Walter matches. 8 hours. It's 8 hours of TV once a week. That's too much. That's too much for me. Have you ever watched 2.5 Men? No, I have not. Orange Cassidy was not supposed to come out this way. Orange Cassidy and Edge getting in that ring. Hey, a.k.a. Tynes has joined the Bad Guy Club. As the newest member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. Thank you for joining the Bad's Club on Twitch TV. Remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. And Orange Cassidy and Edge, these two, part of that ENC squeeze, Christian trying to break off into his singles career. Edge and Orange Cassidy trying to bring the magic back, starting a tag team. And Kyle O'Reilly and Edge starting things off. This would be one hell of a match to see, folks, right here. O'Reilly and Edge. Who's your favorite Twitch streamer? Bad Guy Maddox. Edge hits the ropes there, and he bumps into Kyle O'Reilly. Snapmare from Edge, and a kick to the back. He misses a stomp. Kyle O'Reilly back to his feet, and Kyle O'Reilly takes control of the match with a snapmare again, this time dropping Edge to the canvas and working on that arm. O'Reilly, a submission specialist. You got to think, focusing on that arm. Looking for a submission down the road. That's got to be the game, but Edge rolls through, and Kyle O'Reilly with a hammerlock followed by an elbow from Edge. They break up. They're spacing here. O'Reilly getting muscled into the corner of Edge and Orange Cassidy. Edge looks like Kevin from Ed. Jesus. The Concerto is the name of that move, Walkman. 8-hour episode. It's literally, so you watch Raw. Raw's 3 hours. I think watching a 3-hour show once a week is bad enough. Rancho and Pizza's not happening until Tie-Dye. Craig definitely has to be here, since Craig redeemed channel points for it. So Craig definitely has to be here, and I would like Tie-Dye to be here too. And there's a strike from Orange Cassidy. At the very least, I'm waiting for Craig. So Raw is 3 hours. What's up, Connor? We just started. So far, you just missed Toni Storm beating Candice LeRae. Raw is 8 hours. Raw's 3 hours. SmackDown's 2 hours. NXT's 2 hours. 205 Live is what, an hour, half an hour? NXT UK is an hour. You guys see where I'm going with this? That's a lot. That's too much. And Kyle O'Reilly dropped on Edge's knee there. Edge going for a pin. And it doesn't even get a 1 count. O'Reilly, very tough. Edge going to have to do a lot more than that if he wants to dispatch Kyle O'Reilly. Yeah, I've heard Raw's really bad right now. I heard it used to be SmackDown. I've heard SmackDown has gotten good. And Raw's always been uninteresting to me. But I've heard that somehow Raw's even worse than what it used to be. Whereas SmackDown actually is kind of watchable. But I will say, I tried watching an episode of SmackDown. We had these snowstorms back, February. And the snowstorm happened to happen on a Friday that I had off. So I couldn't go anywhere. And I was like, well, shit, I'll just watch SmackDown. I thought it was not very good. I remember falling asleep on it twice. And Adam Cole getting into the ring here. And Cole missing the dropkick. Your match is the main event of this Shockwave. And Edge, face first goes Adam Cole. What a beautiful move from Edge. He picks Cole back up, though. Edge really working on those snapmares. Elbow to the back of the head. Shayna, Toni Storm, and Io Shirai are a faction called the Conquest. And Edge with a shoulder tackle to the corner. Cole trying to attack the leg. Edge sidesteps. Edge with a kick to the midsection of Cole. You have to think this is going to affect the tag team rankings. Whoever wins this could be one step closer to tag team championship opportunity. Who is Alexa Bliss? Tom Booze, Leroy Rambler. And Adam Cole throwing a boot to Edge's head. Do you watch horror movies? Yes, I am a fan of horror movies. I prefer older horror movies over new ones, but I think there are some really good directors in the genre now. I think Robert Eggers is really great. I like him. I love The Witch. I love The Lighthouse. I can't think of the director of Midsommar and Hereditary, but I think those movies are fantastic. I don't know who directed It Follows. I thought It Follows was great. I like The Battery. Battery's probably one of the best zombie movies I've ever seen. Have you ever seen Child's Play? Yes. I've seen the remake. I've seen the older ones. I've seen Child's Play 1, 2, 3, Bride of Chucky, and the remake. I didn't see Seed of Chucky or Cult of Chucky. And Orange Cassidy, Irish whipped into that corner there. Kyle O'Reilly gets into the ring. O'Reilly on the middle rope and an axe handle smash right across that arm. And I gotta say, this is how I view O'Reilly and Adam Cole. They remind me of the Brainbusters, Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard. They're young, cocky, brash wrestlers, but they have a wrestling IQ like no other. And Cassidy and Edge, not to diminish their abilities, Edge is a multi-time world champion, so we know what Edge can do. We know what he's capable of. But there is no real tag team experience from Orange Cassidy and Edge. And wait a minute, Orange Cassidy with that spinning toe hold, shades of the great Terry Funk. Cassidy locks it in and lets go. O'Reilly using the ropes to get back to his feet. Edge getting back into the ring. And Edge with the float over, followed by DDT. No, Kyle O'Reilly throws Edge. Beautiful counter. And how about Kenny Omega? Those words he had to say today, those words he had to say at the beginning of the show. He doesn't care. Apparently he doesn't think much of the NGW officials ruling. Let's talk about the pay-per-view last night. Omega basically staged and tried to make it look like Razor Ramon hit him with a low blow. And the referee threw the match out as a disqualification. A second referee came out. They reviewed the footage, saw that the strike was a shot to the midsection. Omega, oh my God, there's that kick! A brainbuster followed by a kick, chasing the dragon! Edge gets back up, spinning heel kick! And as I was saying, Omega faking a low blow, match had to be reset, Omega picked up the win, and that's only one. That's one of 3 matches that there has been controversy with Kenny Omega. And on top of that, he and Ted DiBiase relinquished Tommaso Ciampa of his duties. They called Ciampa weak, said Ciampa couldn't get the job done, and they called him a loser. Ciampa has been released. And a kick from Orange Cassidy. Referee going for a pin here, 1 count. This has been a great tag team match, folks. And a super kick from Adam Cole. I haven't seen the O-Charm or the new one. I think I watched maybe 1 or 2 episodes of the original series. I wasn't quite a fan. I tried watching Charmed and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I like Buffy. I didn't like Charmed, though. I heard the new one's not so good. And here we go. Kyle O'Reilly on that middle rope. Another axe handle smash. Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole showing way better teamwork than Orange Cassidy. And there's an armbar from Kyle O'Reilly. Cassidy gets out. Cassidy on a right hand from Cassidy. He just starts firing away on O'Reilly there. Oh, Cassidy ducks the clothesline. He's throwing kicks to the legs. And O'Reilly drops to the canvas. Cassidy gets a pinfall. That leg is hooked. I don't think it's enough. And no, it's not. Kyle O'Reilly kicking out at 1. Cassidy and Edge are going to need to do a lot more if they want to pick up a victory here. O'Reilly tries to throw a kick. Cassidy sidestep. And what do we got here? Orange Cassidy with a fisherman suplex. Beautiful. And the NGW officials said they will make a ruling on Kenny Omega's status as world champion tonight in the second hour. So, folks, I would not want to change that channel. I would not want to leave Shockwave because we have a lot of news. The game looks good from a superficial perspective, but some of the character models are awful. And by awful, I just mean they don't look anything like the character. I think Trent Seven looks pretty bad. I think Candice LeRae doesn't look great. And Orange Cassidy's got the leg grapevine. Cassidy has a submission too. Cole breaking it up though. Once I finish Samurai Champloo, I'm going to start Cowboy Bebop. If you've not watched Cowboy Bebop before, you're going to be in for a treat, dude. I got my girlfriend, believe it or not, funnily enough, Christmas last year, she got me Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo. Or actually 2 years ago, I'm sorry. And Cassidy, what's Cassidy looking to do here? Why isn't Cassidy looking for a finish? Have you ever seen the show Young Guns? I have not. What is Cassidy doing? It's almost like Cassidy's lost his mind here. Cassidy, inverted DDT, stops Kyle from making the tag. Not like no saw. Oh my God, I'm never going to tell that story again. What's up, Caleb? Welcome in. I'm never going to tell the story of pizza with no pizza sauce again in my life. I don't even want to remember. And O'Reilly makes a tag to Cole. And a bicycle kick from Cole. Cassidy's going to need to make a tag to Edge here. And, oh, wait, what does Adam Cole have here? Cole, oh my, dropping Cassidy on the knee. And Edge breaks the pin up. Of course, I've gone to restaurants before, so yes, I have found hair in my food. And when I find hair in my food, I go straight up to the counter and ask for my money back. And I show them the big-ass strand of hair. And there's a slap from Adam Cole. He just slapped Orange Cassidy. A kick to the midsection. No, Cassidy catches it. But a knee. Cassidy looking to go for a spear. And Cole hits him with a knee. And there's a neck breaker. But Cassidy pops back up. Cassidy's in second gear here, folks. And they just dropped him with a downward spiral. And Cassidy taunting, signifying that he's going for the orange punch. But no, Cole backs up. And what does Cassidy got here? Cassidy with a slap to the face. What? Oh, Cassidy! Go, we have a flying OJ! Oh, beautiful suicide dive! And the crowd going crazy here at NGW. Do you want my school lunch for the next year? Hell no. You can have it. Hey, you got to add Demon Slayer to your list, man, if you haven't been watching it. And wait a minute, Cole throwing Orange Cassidy to that barricade, and there's a series of punches from Cole to Cassidy. And Cole just throwing Cassidy across ringside. And the referee had a 6 count here. These two are going to have to be careful, or they're going to risk getting counted out. Cassidy breaks the grapple, and he throws Cole back into the ring. What a tag team match we have here tonight, folks. And Cassidy with the destroyer. My God, he got all of it. And Cassidy with a pinfall. No, Kyle O'Reilly breaks it up at the last second. Referee's hand was centimeters, was flat. Just like that, just then. Now you could have slid a piece of paper under his hand. And O'Reilly back on the offensive here. And a super kick that Cole sidesteps. A step up Enziguri that Orange Cassidy deflects. And a fireman's carry from Cole. And a super kick blocked. Yeah, actually, I just started watching Boondocks again. And a drop kick to the knee from Orange Cassidy. Folks, we have blood in this match. Referee pulling out the gloves. Wait a minute, Cole with a small package, but gets a kick out at 2 from Cassidy. The tag team, he misses the super kick. Cassidy picks up Cole and just drops him. My God, just dropped Adam Cole flat. And a second destroyer from Orange Cassidy. This could be it, folks. This could be it. 1, 2. Oh, Kyle O'Reilly breaks it up again. Edge is going to have to do something about O'Reilly. And there's a strike to the midsection from Adam Cole. Cole with a float over. Beautiful DDT. Plants Orange Cassidy. And a strike from Adam Cole. Irish whip sending Orange Cassidy to the corner there. And Kyle O'Reilly gets back into the ring. And they're still working out that plan. What's Kyle O'Reilly got here? Kyle O'Reilly with the guillotine. Kyle O'Reilly with the guillotine here. This might be it. Edge is going to have to get it. Edge getting in there. Edge breaks it up. That was close. Kyle O'Reilly had that locked in deep, and there's a double leg takedown, and we have a series of strikes. What's your favorite Stephen King book? I've only read 3. I've read Salem's Lot, I've read The Institute, and I have read The Outsider. I have, what's the JFK book called? I have that in my collection. It's somewhere back there. I don't know if you can see my stack of books. You probably can't. Hold on, I'll show you my stack of books. I don't have a bookcase. I have a stack of books. I'm gonna show you. You're gonna see a lot of stuff on the floor, so you're gonna have to forgive me. But I have a stack of books right there. You can hardly see them. I guess we can zoom out though. No, you still can't see them. There's a whole stack of books there. So I do read a lot. I try to read a lot, yeah. And then I'm gonna move back over this way. Oh, you just haven't read the right book, man. That's my philosophy is you haven't found the right book to read. All right, we're going back to the match. What is going on here? Why was it doing that? Have you ever went to Denny's? What kind of question is that? Of course I've gone to Denny's. What American has not gone to Denny's once in their lifetime? Denny's used to be the go-to spot after I would leave the bars. And O'Reilly, he looks like he's going for a finish here on Edge. Looks like he's going for a finish. And we have that guillotine. I love pizza very much. I like pepperoni and sausage. It is one of my favorite foods. I eat it all the goddamn time. But then someone said, you're going to put some ranch on that pizza. And now I hate you guys because you've ruined my favorite food. Edge with a pinfall. Referee's got the count. 2, 3. I don't think Adam Cole expected that. Have you ever watched Total Drama Island? I think I've seen it in passing, but I've never watched it myself. Big win for Edge and Orange Cassidy because that gets to start a program that I was really hoping they would win a match. Edge is now 1-2 in tag team action. Orange Cassidy improves his record to 1-0 in tag team. So that takes us. I came back to a win for the boys, boy. Orange Cassidy and Edge picking up a big win tonight. All right, then after the match, we go backstage where it's Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre base, and you guys can act in character in chat too if you want. I like all that stuff too. But until then, I'm just going to factor in some stuff that happens. Drew McIntyre cuts a promo. Basically, he says he's not going to feel bad about a single thing he does to HBK tonight. And I think that's like the only name that makes. I like that name, but if you guys have a different name for Edge, Christian, and Orange Cassidy, I'm up for it. And here we go, the next match tonight: Big E versus Okada. And Big E has been making a name for himself. He defeated Orange Cassidy. He destroyed Jeff Hardy. Do you have Instagram? I have a couple of socials. Those are all my socials. Don't forget to subscribe to YouTube if you haven't already, guys. We got a lot of content. Vitamin E and C, I like that a lot better. Actually, vitamin E and C works for me. It's not to do with the finding the right book. Even if I am interested in the book, I just get bored if sitting there reading my brain. Man, you have to read, though. Reading's really the best way to gain perspective, man. I don't care. Ask your school, because I personally don't give a blop. I'm not saying that out loud. And like he said, Big E's still going to have fun coming out to this ring. He's still going to have a good time. But when that bell rings, it's all business from here on out. Oh, God, it's Craig. I guess I better get ready. We're going to finish the first Shockwave show, and then I'll go ahead and heat my pizza up. No pancakes from Big E tonight, just dancing and having a good time around that ring. But Big E said come bell time, he's looking to put people out. And that's exactly what he did to Jeff Hardy. That's exactly what he did to Orange Cassidy. Eat it with a, well, God, I don't know about all that. I'll eat it. I downloaded a new Okada because I didn't like the Okada that I had. This one, I don't know how I'm feeling about either. And Okada, he's been off the show for a little bit. He hasn't been on NGW Shockwave for quite a while. His last match was a loss to Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly and Cole just can't make it happen as a tag team either. Britt did not have her match yet. What's your favorite type of fish to eat? I don't really eat fish like that. I haven't eaten enough fish to have like a favorite fish. What's your favorite kind of fish to eat, man? You know what? I forgot. Is he playing online? No, Thanos, this is an interactive universe, my man. In our interactive universe, we you guys are the characters, and we let AI versus AI duke it out. We let AI versus AI duke it out in these neck of the woods. And Okada. Catfish and hot sauce, though. Man, I'm glad someone feels for me in this stream because I'm really not trying to eat all that pizza with ranch on it. You know what I'm saying? And here we go. Big E versus Okada. And Okada throws Big E to the apron. Already starting with a DDT from the middle rope. Beautiful from Okada. What a start. Planting Big E. Have you ever stubbed your toe and said a bad word? Yeah. I feel like that everyone should say yes to that. You'd be a liar if you didn't. And a jumping DDT from Okada to Big E. And wait a minute, Big E sidestepping that drop kick. Kazuchika Okada going after the leg. Anyone who says they haven't done that is a liar. Okada picking Big E up here. And a snapmare from Okada. And Okada hitting those ropes. And a beautiful kick. Drop kick to the side of the head there. Okada coming in like a house on fire tonight. He knows what a win tonight means. He knows what it means. And look at that cross-arm neck breaker. Big E just not able to really get a start in this match like he has been. Okada has scouted Big E tonight. Okada going right back on the attack. Just choking Big E out. Yeah, I don't like stepping on, though. I'll tell you, I think stepping on dog toys hurt. My girlfriend has 2 dogs, and she has like a bunch of toys in her room. Because she has, her dogs are pretty big, and they're house dogs. And she has toys for them that they like chewing, like stuff they can chew on and stuff, right? And I'll wake up in the middle of the night and walk through a room to get to the bathroom, and I'll step on one. That shit hurts so bad. And Big E just picking Okada up and just dumping him to the canvas. What a takedown. Big E has actually lost the match. Big E's record, believe it or not, is not amazing. He's just picked up big wins recently. Big E's 2-2. Big E's 2-2 right now. He's on a 2-win streak. He lost his first 2 matches, won his last 2. But it's not looking good for Big E tonight. And a beautiful senton from Okada. Look at the height he got. And Big E on that rope again from Okada. Okada. No one's picked Dominic Mysterio. And another DDT from Okada. Okada just staring down at Big E. He knows what beating Big E means tonight. But wait, Okada picks Big E up. Beautiful. Just dropping Big E on the knee, and there's a pin. Hey, Maxwell096 has joined the Bad Guy Club. As a member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. So thank you for joining the Baddest Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. Dominic is not in the game. Big E with a clothesline to Okada outside the ring. They're going to want to get back in here, folks. And Big E with a strike to the gut. And just putting the boot to the back of Okada's head. And look at Big E. Big E's getting fired up here. Big E getting fired up. And Okada throwing Big E down the walk across the ringside here. And a kick from Okada. And Big E fires back with a punch. And Okada with an elbow. And there looks like there's a cut on Big E. A kick from Okada. Okada just throwing those strikes. Okada throwing those strikes. And a suplex from Okada to Big E. And we're at an 8 count from the referee. And Okada slides back in the ring and goes right back out. Wait, you have a job interview? And oh my God, a belly-to-belly suplex for Big E. Okada might have made a mistake going back outside of the ring here. He might have made a huge mistake. What's up, Maxwell? Nice to see you, man. Nice to have more German friends in the stream. Okada just whipping Big E into the barricade. And a DDT. And Okada throws Big E back into the ring. Which one is more violent? I think you know the answer to that question. Which one's more violent? And wait a minute! Rainmaker! 1, 2, 3. Okada with a big win. He just routed Big E. Damn, that puts a damper on my plans too. That put a major damper on my plans. Well, no one's playing as Okada, so that might be the last time we see him for a while, until someone plays as him. And he's going to have a record reset. You know you want to see, well, okay, my plan was to have Big E do something if he won this match. I was confident Big E was winning. As a matter of fact, I gave Big E like a much higher overall than Okada. Like Big E's like 6 points higher than Okada. And Okada still won. So I do have a plan B though. I have a plan B, man. So hey, it always helps to have a backup plan. So we go to a commercial break after that match. That match was dimes, by the way. We go to a commercial break after the match. When we come back from commercial break, it's Alexa Bliss cutting a promo on her, Liv Morgan ahead of their Without. So the next pay-per-view is called Without Honor. So Alexa Bliss cuts a promo on Liv Morgan. She says everyone was so proud of Liv Morgan for being the first woman to main event a Shockwave match, and then they a Shockwave show, and then they rallied behind her again for having the first ever steel cage match in NGW. Where was all the praise for Alexa Bliss when she dominated the greatest women's MMA fighter of all time? Liv, you want to talk about making history? I have 3 title defenses. I have the most successful defenses out of every champion in this company. And Without Honor, you'll help me continue making history by being number 4. Then we go to Britt Baker. Britt Baker comes out for her match. She wants to know who took that open challenge. I'm going to go ahead and spoil it for you because you're going to see it right here. Tamina has accepted Britt Baker's open challenge, and that is our next match. Oblivion, man, you got a title match at the pay-per-view, buddy. You got a title match at the pay-per-view. Are you ready? Is Liv Morgan ready to be? Is she going to be the one to snap the record? Is she going to stop Alexa Bliss's title run? It doesn't look great, man, but it's really the only one I could find, Nibbler. It really does look pretty. It doesn't look that good. I still maintain that Chelsea Green CAW is a million times worse. Whoever made that Chelsea Green CAW, I doubt has ever actually seen Chelsea Green wrestle. And oh my God, who's gonna take up Britt Baker's challenge? Baker waiting in that ring for her opponent. Who's it gonna be? We're about to find out. Oh man, it's Tamina. This is a big deal. Tamina has dominated every opponent she's been in that ring with in NGW. I think Britt Baker might have bit off more than she could chew here, folks. This might not be the match Britt Baker wants. This might not be the match Britt Baker wants. Tamina with an NGW ranking, a record of 2-0. Tamina in the power rankings right now. Look at that face. Determination on the face of Tamina. Beating Britt Baker here is a big deal. You will be fighting Christian on a future NGW Shockwave show. And Britt Baker, their double underhooks to start off, and she hits her with a beautiful double underhook suplex. Tamina trying to get to her feet, and a forearm from Britt Baker, dropping Tamina to the canvas. Baker here to fight tonight, folks. Baker is here to fight tonight. She throws a kick, grabbed by Tamina, belly-to-belly suplex, counter from Tamina, beautiful. You have to think Britt Baker cannot afford to lose a loss here tonight. She's not really on the best of ways right now. Oh, by the way, here's how I'm doing rankings from now on. Rankings, rankings really only count in tag team matches and singles matches. If you're in a multi-man match like a fatal four-way, a triple threat, losing the match does not count against your record. Winning the match does, though. The winning the match does count for your record. So if you're in a triple threat and you win a match, that win, and you win that triple threat, that win gets added to your win-loss column. If you lose a triple threat, I am not adding it to your win-loss column. Singles record only. Those records are specifically for singles matches. There's a strike from Tamina. There's a kick from Britt Baker. Baker with another kick, dropping Tamina this time. Baker brought her A-game tonight, and I'm not mad about it. You have to have your A-game to beat Tamina. Tamina defeated Beth Phoenix. Who else did, who did Tamina get? Tamina got it someone else too, didn't she? I don't remember who. I gotta look up her. Let's look up Tamina's match history here. Tamina got that Beth Phoenix and Nia Jax. She beat Tamina. Tamina beat Beth Phoenix and Nia Jax, two of the Titans at NGW. Oh, you're never late. Toxic, you're on time. If you're in the stream, you're on time. Britt Baker hits the ropes and a beautiful knee to the back of the head. I don't even want to do that because then what's the point? What's the point? Because then if you're afraid of your loss record, like storyline wise, you just don't get involved. Damn, Chris got an emote there. I feel that. Redeeming channel points for an emote. There's a suplex from Britt Baker. Kyle just had a tag team match with Adam Cole. They lost to Edge and Orange Cassidy. And Baker throwing strikes. We're going to do Ranch on Pizza second Shockwave. I only have 3 slices. I started off with 4. I went to a Buy the Slice place downtown because I figured if I'm going to eat Ranch on Pizza, I at least better have fire pizza. So I spent a little bit and got some fire pizza. They're outside the ring. And a super kick from Britt Baker. We've seen Tamina win with that. We've seen Tamina win with that super kick, but Tamina shrugs it off, but she gets thrown into the steel steps. Oh, I'll message you after the stream. Or hell, if we play Apex tonight, I'll just tell you then. Stop it, Toxic. No, the Ranch with Pizza is not good. Stop. Oh my God, what's Britt Baker got planned here? She's got the double underhooks. Oh my, she picks her, what the? God almighty! Face first! That was Angel's Wings. Christopher Daniel and Michelle McCool. And Baker sliding back in the ring, content. Nope, Baker, she stops the 10 count. Here I was thinking that Baker was gonna look for a count out and a back suplex from Britt Baker to Tamina. Baker throws Tamina back into the ring. It has to be it. That Angel's Wing on the outside of the ring, on that floor. That is the turning point of this match, folks. That's going to decide the outcome tonight. And there's a strike for Baker. Tamina firing back, though. Tamina getting back to her feet. Baker, though, with a German suplex releasing. I'm okay with AI not liking count-out wins, though. And Baker stepping on her hand. Have you ever gotten ear infection? Yes, actually. I don't want to discuss you guys with the ear things that I've had. I've had so much wax in my ear that I couldn't hear out of an ear before. I had to get my ear drained. Baker still going after Tamina. I have no problem with pineapples on pizza. I have a problem with ranch on pizza. And a knee to the back of the head. And oh, my dropping Tamina right on the knee there. And Baker with the pin. This might be it. 2, 3. Baker with a big win tonight. Stopping Tamina's undefeated streak. Snapping it. What an impressive victory from Britt Baker. We're going to skip this. This does not happen. Baker celebrates her win and leaves the ring. Britt Baker is now 4-2. You can't hate on that. Baker, if you didn't know, is back in those power rankings, but we're not gonna see those until pay-per-view post-show. Okay. So now that that's over, I got to see where we're at in the show. I had to see who Tamina had beat. What's up, Snow Bear? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Welcome to our interactive universe. Welcome to NGW. We're going nuts already. Okay, so Baker beats Tamina, and up next we have our main event. You guys ready for Jim Ross voice? Are you guys ready for Jim Ross voice? Our main event tonight is not this match. Why is this match coming up? They changed my main event. Okay, well, you know what we're going to do? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this match to... I should have checked this before I started. Why did they change my match? Get on somewhere. Get on. This isn't even a match that I've even thought about happening. Okay, we are going to do this on Exhibition. We're switching over to Exhibition for this next match. But first, I need to make sure that I had you guys both at an 89 overall. Let me just make sure that I did that. See, that's what I'm talking about. Get them tweets out. I like when you guys get in character like that because I can work with stuff like that. You can't even do that. Once a match happens, you just have to play it through. Okay, what are Shawn Michaels and Drew McIntyre's overalls? If they're Drew McIntyre, he should be at an 89. If Drew's at an 89, he's at an 87. Shawn Michaels, what are you at? If Shawn's at an 87, I'm going to keep it there. Okay, that's fine. 88, 80, 87, we can do that. Okay, so we're going to just do this in Exhibition. And the arena obviously is NXT. There we go. You haven't won a match yet, Matt Riddle, so you can't be calling anyone out. What's up, Brock? Brock, you're 0-2 in this universe, man. You're 0-2. You lost to The Miz. Sucks that I lost tonight, but this loss is just a sign that I need to work harder and get stronger. Hey, King, message me. Are you heel or face? Message me if you're heel or face, and also hit me up with some ideas you might want to see happen with Tamina. Here we go, folks. The main event of tonight. No holds barred. Drew McIntyre versus Shawn Michaels. If you remember on last week's Shockwave, Shawn Michaels used his ring savvy, his veteran experience to edge by with a count-out victory over Drew McIntyre. And McIntyre, pissed. We went backstage. If you saw our Twitter, McIntyre was backstage. Wait, Shawn Michaels coming from behind. What's going on here? Michaels attacks McIntyre from behind, throwing Drew into the barricade, and a strike. And Drew fires back with a kick. We're starting off hot here, folks. They're already bringing the fire tonight. Anything goes in this match. Drew with the strike. I'm playing on PC. Drew throws a chop to the chest and a punch to the face and a clothesline. Michaels ducks. They're already taking the brawl. They're on the rep here. They're on the rep. They're battling all over the place. The fans going wild in NGW. You can play with the controller or keyboard and mouse. And Drew and Michaels just exchanging strikes. My God. Michaels taking Drew McIntyre out and taunting to the crowd. McIntyre wanted this match. He's going to get it. Hey, Crow0731 has joined the Bad Guy Club. As this member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. So thank you for joining the Baddest Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. McIntyre picking Michaels up. McIntyre just slamming Shawn on that rampway. No countouts in this match, folks. McIntyre, no, Michaels ducks. There's a kick. There's a series of kicks to Drew. But Drew throws a punch and a kick to the midsection. Michaels firing back with a punch. These two going non-stop. My Lord, Michaels just not relenting. And Drew with the jawbreaker. Drew not sure what to do here. McIntyre's, oh, what is he's got to set? No, McIntyre, curb stop on the ramp. What's up, Crow? How you living, man? Welcome in. Welcome in. Snow and Crow, welcome. I think I said what's up to Snow earlier. I hope I did. I hope I also said what's up to Cool Man. I hope you guys are all doing okay. What's Michaels doing here? Michaels going up the ramp. Why is he going up the ramp? Drew getting in the ring. Michaels following behind the match. No, Drew sliding out. Drew getting back in, though. Michaels going out. They're playing mind games. We have mind games here. What's up, Caleb? They can't decide what they want to do. And wait, Shawn back in the ring. Abdominal stretch. I'm doing good. Just got my work in to try and get back to relaxing. I feel that. I actually, I've been walking here. And I walked for an hour before I got on stream. So I was a little sweaty. I'm getting sweaty again because this light is beaming my forehead. McIntyre with a kick to Shawn Michaels' back. McIntyre, the Scottish Psychopath. He was pissed. He was not happy that Michaels won that count-out victory. He said he's going to make it count tonight. He demanded a no disqualification match, and Michaels accepted. And here we are tonight, folks. Yeah, Walkman, you can be in the tag division, but you can't be in the tag division without a tag team partner. Chris the Scotian, are you saying you want Eddie Guerrero in China? Is that what you're saying? And look at McIntyre going to work on those shoulders. And he just dropped Drew across that top rope. Shawn going outside. Shawn looking for hardware. Shawn looking under that ring. He has a kendo stick. And a kendo stick is a dangerous weapon to have. And no, Drew takes it and hits Shawn right across the midsection. My God, and across the back. What the fuck is this? What is this? Get all of this shit on somewhere. This is why you can't have exhibition matches in this game, guys. This is why you can't have exhibition matches. Let's do that again. Why is 2K just so ass backwards with their games? What's up, Charisma? Roddy Piper ran in for no reason. Entrance off. Custom match rules. Entrance off. No run-ins. We don't want any run-ins, okay? Stop this. Select arena. NXT. That really, kind of pissed me off. I'm not even on front. All right, we start again. What's up? I love WWE 2K. So Chris the Scotian wants Eddie Guerrero in China. I don't have China yet, but I will have her next week, I believe. I'm going to buy her next week. And here we're back in the ring. Dude, and we had kendo stick action. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to buy her yet. AJ Styles was taken. CJ has AJ Styles. Shawn Michaels is Rainmaker. And they're in this ring now. McIntyre just took Shawn out with the kendo stick and threw the kendo stick outside of the ring, but Shawn Michaels back in control, dropping a stop on the back of McIntyre's head, and he's got a neck crank there. Michaels with a neck crank tapped in. So far, Shawn Michaels handling Drew McIntyre fairly well. Backbreaker from Shawn. And Shawn getting amped up. He's feeding off the energy from this crowd. Shawn throwing Drew McIntyre on that middle rope. And there's a knee from Shawn right to the head of McIntyre. He picks McIntyre up. And a chop clear across the chest. Who is Bray Wyatt? Cyberwolf, and you cannot team with him. He's involved with Undertaker. And a big boot from Drew. Drew going outside of the ring. What's Drew looking for? What's Drew going to do here?
Picking up on that focus Michael mentioned. I don't think Drew McIntyre is even...
And Drew pulling out a bat. What does he have a bat for? Why is there a bat under the ring is the more important question. Michaels gets off that rope. Michaels takes the bat. Michaels has the bat now. And oh, he just cracked Drew over the head with that bat. My God, did you hear the impact? And the bat across the ribs of Drew. And now he's covering McIntyre. 1, 2, no, a 1 count. He really is the Scottish Terminator. He ate that bat to the head and kicked out at 1. And an Irish whip from Drew. And no, they block it to each other. Shawn Michaels throws a forearm and another chop. An overhead strike. And an abdominal stretch. Center of the ring. I can't believe Drew got hit right over the head with a bat. Drew with an overhead. Drew just fighting out of it with an overhead toss. A hip toss. And a clothesline from Drew. And oh my God, Drew has a ball, and now he just strikes Shawn with the bat. And he goes for a pin. And Shawn kicks out at 1. Referee gets that bat out of the ring. I know it's no holds barred, but that bat has no business being in a pro wrestling ring. Kick to the midsection from Shawn. An elbow from Shawn, dropping Drew. Drew catches the foot. And a dragon screw. Shawn trying to get to his feet. Nope, Shawn ducks. Shawn with a clothesline to the back of the head, dropping Drew face first. And Shawn picks Drew up. Double leg takedown. A sharpshooter from Shawn Michaels. Shades of Bret Hart. This is no holds barred, folks. Drew can grab the rope as Drew taps out. Shawn Michaels does it again. Shawn Michaels. Well, there goes my other plan. What a big victory for Shawn Michaels at tonight's main event. Fantastic performance from both men, but you gotta give it up to Shawn Michaels. Michaels showing just how tough he can be. Okay. Now to the good part. I think you guys are gonna like this. Kenny Omega and Ted DiBiase come back out to close the show to hear the decision on the official ruling of the NGW World title. An NGW official comes out, just some no-name guy. He comes out, and he rules that while there has, without question, been foul play in all of Kenny Omega's most recent matches, stripping Kenny Omega of the title would only further put the World Championship in controversy. And NGW cannot do that in good faith to the World Championship. Omega and DiBiase, they smirk, they're celebrating, they think they pulled one over. But NGW has decided that in 2 weeks' time on NGW Shockwave, Kenny Omega will defend the World Championship in a rematch against Razor Ramon. Ted DiBiase will be banned from ringside. And if he somehow finds a way to ringside and gets involved in that match, or if Omega tries pulling off another stunt, Omega will be stripped of the championship and Razor Ramon will be crowned the new NGW World Champion. Omega can't believe it, and he grabs the NGW official by the collar and backs him into a corner. At that moment, Razor Ramon hits the ring, and he drops Omega with a series of punches, picks Omega up, and throws him over the top rope, and Omega and Ted DiBiase hightail it up the stage. Ramon holds his arms up in the air, and ladies and gentlemen, the Shockwave episode ends.